Hey guys, welcome back. I have another video for you guys today. Surprise, surprise. This is my Glitterati random drawing mystery box that I got. And I want to say I got it like 3 weeks ago, maybe even a month ago. It was a while. But if you guys watched my Glitterati videos before, Glitterati Candle Company is very difficult wax to get. Janine, who is the owner, is one of my favorite people in the wax community. She is absolutely spectacular, but she does not do normal restocks like other wax vendors do. She only sells her product out of Facebook, and she only does, well, there's 3 ways, sometimes 4, that you can get a hold of Glitterati. One of the ways is through signing up for one of her lists. So she has a customs list. She has a mystery box list. So those are the 2 lists. The customs list is crazy. It's usually the first 100 people to sign up. Last time she took 200. I want to say that list was 2 years ago, and I'm not sure that she's done with maybe half of it. It's unlimited, so like once you're on that list, if you want to get like 12 boxes full of wax or whatever, you can get a truckload of wax, but she's pouring to order, so it takes a really long time to get through, and people know that it's rare. So if they make it on that list, their orders are usually fairly substantial, because why wouldn't you? You won the wax lottery. So it takes a long time to get through the customs list, and I don't even know if she will ever do a customs list again. I don't know that I would ever do a customs list again if I were her. So there's that one, and then there's the mystery box list. And that one she has signups for usually about once a year. I think there were like around 2,000 people on the mystery box list, the most recent one, which I want to say was a little over a year ago that we signed up for that. Maybe. I'm not sure. My timeline might be way off. But so the mystery box list, she moves through those fairly quickly because she does like 30 of them a week. So if you're on the mystery box list, that's more of a random selection of product based off of other people's custom orders that they pour. So she'll pour like a tray full of a scent for somebody, and maybe they only ordered 1 chunk in that scent. She'll pour like a full tray and cut up everything else into chunks and like put it in the mystery boxes for that week or the next week or whatever. The third way is giveaways. So like if she does random giveaways on her page, she may give away a mystery box or something of that nature. She may give away, 12 scent shots or some chunks, and you would win those. And then the 4th way is the weekly drawing. She does a drawing every week on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern time, right on the dot she posts. And all you have to do is go to the Facebook page and put me in the comments under the picture that she posts. And then she does a random drawing for 10 people every week. I've won twice, so it's doable. I know there's people that have entered every single week for well over a year that have never won. And that really stinks. I have won twice. The first time I won was in April or May of 2017, and then I won again recently, sometime within the last month. So when you get one of these mystery boxes, it has 6 scent shots, 6 chunks, and a mini loaf. So it's a substantial amount of wax, and of course you have to pay for it and everything, but it's a really nice way. If you're interested in trying Glitterati, I would suggest, first of all, being a member of the Facebook group, being on Facebook, being a member of the Facebook group, and signing up for those every single week. Once a month, she even has a drawing that is reserved for people that have never won one of these drawings before. So you do have an opportunity every week for the most part to try to win some Glitterati. Now it is lottery style, and I get that, but I've won twice, If I've won twice, I know most of my friends in the wax community have won once at least. So if we can do it, just be there and sign up, and your time will come. This wax is fantastic. I would say that Glitterati is definitely in my top 3 vendors, possibly even top 2. I do feel sometimes a little wonky about being like, oh my God, Glitterati, because there are so many people that are like, oh my gosh, we want to try it so bad and we've never gotten to try it. So that does make me feel a little bad. But if I'm speaking the truth and we're calling a spade, Glitterati is in my very top vendors. Either in my top 3 or sometimes in my top 2, depending on my mood. So I've had this stuff for about 3 weeks. Some of the chunks are smaller because I've actually melted off of some of them already. So I apologize for that. The one thing about Glitterati wax, it's very, very soft. So it smudges very easily. As you can see, the bags that are right in front of you are very smudged. And that is just from taking it in and out of the, putting it in and taking it out of the bag a couple of times. So I do apologize that it's a little messy. It is a messier wax, but it takes very, very little of this wax to throw. You can cut one of these chunks. I cut it into 4 pieces. I've seen people cut it into like 8 if you're really trying to be conservative. And then the scent shots, I cut into 1/3, and I've seen people cut those into like 5ths. Again, if you're really trying to be conservative. I am lucky enough that I have been blessed with more Glitterati than the average bear. So I usually do, 1/3 for the scent shots and 4ths for the chunks. But there's not really any rule. If you can get throw out of a little sliver and be happy with it, do it. Do it. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this box. And I will start with this one right here. This is coconut milk and lavender. As you guys know, I can't do lavender because I'm allergic to it. However, as you can see, there is probably half of this chunk missing. Why? Because my daughter, Serena, loves lavender. So she has adopted this chunk, and she's already been cutting off of it. She's probably got about 2 to 3 melts left of this, depending on how conservative she wants to be with it. But she does love lavender blends for her bedroom. So this one is hers. I'm sniffing it. Normally lavender, I sniff it, and I need to grab my inhaler. This one is not offensive to me. I don't know that I'd want to warm it and be in the same room with it and be breathing that in. But smelling it on cold, it's not bad. It's not triggering my asthma or whatever gets triggered with this lavender allergy, which it can be pretty bad, especially with like lavender essential oil. This allergy can be fairly bad for me, but this one is not offensive. This is actually a beautiful, clean, slightly sweet, not overly herbal, nice lavender scent. And I can see why my daughter loves this one. But this one is hers, coconut milk and lavender. I'm going to grab the other one that I cut off of. So there is one other chunk here that I started melting. This one is sugar cookie dough saltwater taffy. Oh my Lord. This is so good. Janine's saltwater taffy is the saltwater taffy that made me fall in love with saltwater taffy. It is such a amazing, fruity, sugary, sweet scent. Very true to what saltwater taffy smells and tastes like. And then here she mixed it with sugar cookie dough, and it just makes it very sweet. Again, I probably have 3 melts left of this. This one's pretty strong. I might even be able to cut this 4 times, like into 4 portions, because this one threw really, really well. And I'm kind of greedy when it comes to Janine's saltwater taffy. When I get my hands on it, I want to like preserve it and hoard it as much as possible. But it goes really well with the sugar cookie dough, and the sugar cookie dough doesn't overwhelm it. Like, you really still get that delicious saltwater taffy scent. here is another sugar cookie blend. This is Lick Me All Over Sugar Cookies with a nice pet hair on it. Apologize, guys. So Lick Me All Over Sugar Cookies, and I was going to look up the blend for Lick Me All Over, and I didn't. It is on her Facebook page in the files section. She has a file for like blending ideas, and Lick Me All Over is on there, but I did not look it up. This is Lick Me All Over Sugar Cookies, and this one smells, I'm trying to decide what this smells like. I don't know if Lick Me All Over is like a, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a, it almost smells like a perfumey sugar cookie dough scent. Like, it's very interesting. It's not something that I would have thought to blend, but it's nice. Like, it's very unique. Note to self, I need to find out what Lick Me All Over is as soon as possible. Because this is, it's, you know what? I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to go find out what Lick Me All Over is, and I will be right back. Okay, so the Facebook group, it just says juicy, fruity, and sweet. So it's probably, if I had to guess, it's either a completely secret blend or it's a dupe for something that can't be mentioned by name. Like maybe a Bath & Body Works scent or a Lush scent or something that can't be mentioned by name. But this is Lick Me All Over Sugar Cookie. Very different. Very pretty chunk. I do love hot pink and bright yellow. Very, very pretty chunk. But it's a very unique scent. And it does, I mean, it does almost smell like it's fruity bakery, but it almost smells a little perfumey. So, I don't know. I really like it. It's really different. It's not something I would have ever thought to blend, but it is a good one for whoever thought that Lick Me All Over Sugar Cookies would be good. It's very good. This next one is Violet Pink Sugar Cotton Candy. Janine's Violet is hands down my favorite. I've tried a ton of vendors' Violet blends, and Janine's is my absolute favorite. Whenever I get something with violet in it, I instantly get very, very excited. Violet Pink Sugar Cotton Candy. This is exquisite. It's so good. That perfumey pink sugar comes out right off the bat. And then you get that lovely, lovely violet. And her violet is a sweet violet, kind of like Parma Violet's the candy. I love it. Violet, her violet to me, I've said this before, her violet to me is what is like what a lot of people's lavender is. Like they love lavender blends, lavender mixed with sugar cookie or toasted marshmallow or frosting, and I like violet that way. So I love her violet. You really get the cotton candy, the violet, and the pink sugar in this one. Spectacular bedroom scent, and that is exactly what I will be doing with that one. Then we have Mango Papaya Mandarin Mimosa. This one packs a punch. It's so good. This one is like you open it up and it's automatically like bam, like you get that mandarin, you get that champagne, you get the mango, you get the papaya. Like it's all right there. This is Tropical Fruit Explosion. Yummy, yummy, yummy summertime blend. So good. So good. Love this one. I mean, it's like orange juice blended with tropical fruit and kicked up a notch. So good. The last chunk is Pink Pound Cake. Kind of got a lot of bakery, which is good. It's a good time of year to get a lot of bakery. Oh, this one is like when I'm craving like a vanilla bakery, this one is going to be a go-to. This is just amazing. The pound cake fragrance is just spot on. It smells like a bakery. I don't know what the pink is. It's so good though. This one is absolutely spectacular. Pink, pound cake. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, and I feel like that's a bakery that I could do any time of year. I generally reserve bakery for fall and winter, but I feel like that one is one that I could definitely melt any time of year. Now I'm gonna bring the scent shots over here. I got 6 scent shots. And with these scent shots, I almost feel like this was put together for me. I know it's not, I know it's random, but with so many of these, I feel like it's put together for me. And these scent shots are the bomb. So this first one here is Beaver Tails, and I've actually had this before. This is a really good, heavy, like, it's like Bear Claws. Like Bear Claws donuts. It's like a heavy bakery, a little bit of cinnamon. It's really good. I've had this before. It's great fall bakery. I'm actually giving this to my oldest daughter. She specifically asked me for this one. She's like, can I please have that? So I'm going to let her have this Beaver Tails because I've experienced Beaver Tails before and it's super good. But she was so excited for this that there's no way that I can not give her that. That one is Beaver Tails. This one here is Green Apple Spearmint. This is so refreshing. Oh, this is so good. Like, the green apple in this is almost in its pure form. I get a little bit of the minty, but this reminds me of like some kind of fancy gum or something. I really like this. I love green apple. I'm a sucker for green apple. And this green apple spearmint is really unique. I don't know that I would, like me personally, would I blend mint and apple? Probably not, but somebody did a really good job with this. And I really like this. And I'm excited to melt this at some point. On the other end of the spectrum, we have Green Apple Margarita. Now this is something I would blend. And this is yummy, yummy, yummy. This one is like, it's a green apple margarita. So you've got the same green apple, although it's not as refreshing as the green apple spearmint. That one is so good. It reminds me of like a gum or a mouthwash. This one is good on a whole nother level. This is one of those like boozy margarita drinks with green apple. And this is like that classic green apple type fragrance that I would melt and do melt whenever I get the chance to. So I was really excited to get that green apple margarita. Super yummy. Caramel buttercream wedding cake. Are you kidding? You can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong. Ugh. This caramel is so good. I mean, it kind of takes over the whole scent shot. It's very sweet. It's very, very sweet. But this one is caramel first and foremost. And then you get like the cake and the frosting. It's like a wedding cake frosted and then drizzled in hot caramel. And the caramel is what you're smelling. Oh, it's so good. I can't wait to melt that one. Then we have Love Shack. And I don't want to screw this up, but I know that this is like wild berry peach and sugar cookie maybe. This is like one of her like signature blends. I think I'm right. I know the wild berry and the peach part is correct. But the other part's got to be sugar cookie. I'm smelling something bakery in there. It's really good. It is not potent, not like overly potent peach, which is awesome because I'm not a fan. But it does smell like smells like wild berry cookies. Like that's got to be what this is. This one's really good. Oh, if I were on the customs list, I would order some of that. That's a really good one. And then this one's one of my all-time faves. Violet Wedding Cake. I've had this before in chunks. I've had this before in scent shots. I have some other violet scents of hers. I have like violet toasted marshmallow and violet. Dang it, I can't think of what it is, but it's a violet bakery scent. Oh my gosh, so good every single time. This is another one that my daughter asked me for, and I'm gonna give it to her because I have like a mini loaf and a couple of chunks of her violet bakery blends, but this is exquisite. And this stuff throws for days. And I know I do not subscribe to the philosophy that any wax is going to throw for days upon days, but I'm not kidding. It's not as strong as it is when you first put it in by any means, but I'm not kidding. The last time that I melted one of her violet bakery blends, at least 48 hours, I was still smelling it anytime I entered into the room where it was melting. It wasn't penetrating the entire house, but it was still noticeable in the room that it was melting in 48 hours later. So these are no joke. Her violet bakery blends give me life. They're so good. Janine, so good. And then finally, this I squealed like a tween at a Justin Bieber concert. Twisted Mermaid Tahiti Treat Mini Loaf. Now it says mini loaf. I can get at least 15 melts out of this thing, if not more. These mini loaves last forever. But this is Tropical Paradise. I've already melted it once. The day that I got this box, by the way, I cut a piece off and was like, sorry, YouTube, it's gonna be butchered by the time I show it to you, because I couldn't wait. I don't know what Twisted Mermaid is. Tahiti Treat is sorry, this bag's really loud. Tahiti Treat is a tropical drink blend. So all you really need to know is that I'm on a beach drinking a fabulous cocktail when I melt this. Instantly transported to like Hawaii or the Bahamas or someplace tropical, and I'm on the beach and it's warm and the weather's perfect and I'm sipping a tropical drink. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh my goodness. I cannot. It's so good. But I'll show you. So when I cut these, like I try to go by the grooves. Like, so this one, well, this I could probably cut in half, but I try to go by the grooves. So like from here to here is one melt, one, and I cut it all the way down, and then I cut it in half. So I get double that. So that's how I cut these mini loaves. So when I say I can get like 15 or so melts out of a mini loaf, I'm not kidding. It takes very, very little Glitterati to get an amazingly strong throw. And this one is an amazingly strong thrower. And I also feel like that was put in my box just for me. Even though I know it wasn't. Even though I know it's random. I feel like that was put there for me. So if it was, thank you, Janine. And if it wasn't, thank you, Janine. So there is that. And all the scent shots. That's it. I mean, it's a lot of melts, though, if you think about it. And I'm not that conservative. But if you think I can get 16 melts out of a mini loaf, so that's 16. And then the scent shots I cut into thirds, so that's 18 from the 6 scent shots. And then, so 16 plus 18 is what, 33. And then you get 6 chunks, and I divide them into fourths. That's another 24. So that is a lot of chances to experience Glitterati from one of these boxes. And they're very reasonably priced. So if you're interested in trying Glitterati, that is 100% your best bet, is to go onto the website, onto the Facebook group every single Sunday and sign up. Your time will come. I promise your time will come. It may seem like forever, but if you're diligent and you sign up every week, eventually you're going to win. So that is it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you next time. Bye.